Okay, cool, man.
Perfect. So what do you think about the session, Ante, for today?
100%. Like, I'm glad I definitely did it again, 100%. Because I feel like I improved, being more aware of what's going on, and like kind of thinking before I reacted to do something. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
see.
I feel like I have more of a game plan before I'm doing something I should be doing.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And what would you say to a guy, to someone that didn't get coached, and like, would you recommend? Would you not recommend? What do you think?
100%, 100%. Yeah, if they're like serious about getting better, 100%, get a coach, 100%. If you want to get better at the game, yeah, I agree, 100%. They should get coached. And I feel like if you're really committed to being better at the game, I would definitely recommend get coached, 100%.
What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into today's video, we will study and learn decision making and macro plus wave management and lane secrets to win more early game. All of the tips can be applied for any rank if you are below Grandmaster. Remember, what you're seeing right now is a personalized coaching session. I also give free OPGG review on my Twitch. A free OPGG review can help you to find your biggest mistakes and see what you're doing wrong, and also check if the champions you play are good for climbing or bad for climbing. And all what you have to do is to follow my stream and ask for it right there, or you can book your own personalized coaching session right now to start improving instantly. Enjoy the video. So when you share screening, try to not share only the League of Legends. Try to share the whole screen, because inside of the game, I want to see you clicking, your mouse, your cursor.
Gotcha.
If you don't, because that's how I like to do with AD carry mains, because clicking is important, and I want to see how good is your accuracy.
I didn't realize
Yes.
that the streaming. I didn't
I know.
realize didn't show the cursor.
No problem, no problem. Okay, yes. So we do have this problem with like farming to the tower. We did lose a lot of minions into the tower because we didn't really know how to prepare it really. We also missed lots of clicks in the tower, and I think that we could have used W more often to farm into the tower. I checked your CS number, and you're averaging 5.5, 6, 6.5 in the games. So that is not low now.
That's not good.
It is low for the rank you want to have. It's super low.
Yeah.
So this is why I think that we need to improve that for sure. Like, for example, right here, these minions. Let's see. I see. Okay, so let's take this picture right here. So let me take this picture, and let's go to paint. This is quite important. So in this specific situation, what do you think about these minions right here?
It's pushing towards me right now, but like if I take a lot, I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage, and they're level 2.
So technically, if you could hit the minions, which minions would you hit to get like all of them? First of all, what are the most urgent minions to prepare?
The first ones.
The first ones, those two. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
These are melees. How much does the tower, like, if you have a melee with full HP, how many towers does it take for a tower to take the minion?
Oh, to take 3.
3. And how much does like one auto attack of the tower do to the minions?
It's 30% of the health, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would say it's 40. So it's 40%, then 40%, then it's gonna be like really low.
Yeah.
So if
40,
you're looking at these minions right here, what should we do to set up, let's say, this minion?
Nothing.
So it's set up, right?
Yeah, except for the second one, yeah.
So the second one should be, this one should be prepared.
Correct.
I see. So let's see what happens actually. So I was wrong with the mistake that you're doing. So look what happens right here. Look at the minion that you said we should set up. This minion right here.
Yeah.
How much does the tower do to it?
Too much. I didn't do enough so I can one hit it.
True. And what about this one?
Same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that right here, this minion is perfectly set up. The tower is gonna let him like super low HP. And then the second one right here, around what percentage of HP should we get this second one to be fine?
The second one?
Yes.
The one with more health, at least 2 autos.
Yes, like this.
Yeah.
So when the tower is gonna do the 40% of the health down, it's gonna be super low. I see. So 2 problems identified here. Problem number 1, we don't know exactly the damage of the tower in relationship to the minions. Problem number 2, and even more important, you have a tendency to miss clicks, as you can see you're going on the left. But why does it matter that you didn't farm that minion from here and you try to farm it from here? Why does it matter, Ante, here?
Because I would take in, well, they were level 2 and there was 5 minions, so I would take in a lot of damage.
Okay, and so the main reason is that if they want to walk up on you, I mean, if you stay right here and you farm, it's much safer than if you stay right here.
Yeah.
So we have this problem. So you see, you can say the mistake is positioning, as you said, but it's not really positioning. It's us missing the click and not being super comfortable mechanically, so we can stay max range with the minions, plus not understanding like the minions into the tower, like how they work.
Okay.
I see. And what about these minions? Like which one should, okay, minion number 1, minion number 2, minion number 3. Which one needs setup and how?
I should auto once. I should that one I shouldn't touch. I should auto that once and auto that one once.
This one?
Yeah, so the very top one, I don't auto until the tower hits. Then the second one, I auto once that the tower hit, then auto again so I get the minion.
Perfect.
Same thing with the bottom.
Perfect. And if you can't do it, you can always use W. It's gonna one-shot the minion.
Yeah.
If you feel like not like this. And now you got 5 minions out of 12. This is what silver 4 level, which is the rank we are in. Okay. So this is like super important. I need to give it the drill. So I'm gonna put it, so share the whole screen. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. Minions in the tower. Give the drill, please, now, fast. This is like urgent. So I need to give it the drill. 335. Let's see. 335. Let's see. Right here. I think it's the same thing. Let's see. Oh, yes. So here. How do we set up and which one do we need to set up right here, in your opinion? Let me take a new photo here. Bam. Okay. What do you think here? First of all, of course, melees. What should we do with the melees first? Like, which one is the from these 3 melees, which one is the one that is, oh shit, is screwed? Like, in terms of like the most screwed minion from this.
I think. Well, okay, so I gotta do enough auto. Probably 2, the top one. Well, depends which one comes in first, right?
So which one comes in first right now?
The bottom one.
Okay, so this one is the most urgent minion. So you need to set up this one to half HP, this one to half HP, and this one to half HP. So you can get them. But the most urgent is this one, because 1, it's gonna go into the tower the fastest, and 2, you see that it's a bit lower than these 2.
Yeah.
So this is what you should have done. Like, hit this one like twice and then prepare it from there. Like here, you didn't prepare it and you already were thinking to go on this one. Yeah, but this one was going low first and then boom, you miss it. But then because you missed that one, you also missed this ones. You should have focused on getting this ones first, because the back minions weren't urgently needed. Like, you didn't need to take the back minions now because they weren't getting shot. And here, so this is the first problem. And second problem, as you can see, you have this pattern to go here, to go here, to go here. Yeah, but what about MF? This is why you have to stay at least around this area. Is this how you're walking up to them? Yes, you're tanking the minions, but if the players are smart, they even poke you, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
Be very careful. So how long have you been playing for? I think I asked you that last time as well.
2 seasons, 3 seasons.
Okay, sounds good.
I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about preparing the minions before going to the tower. I didn't think about it.
I know, no problem. That's why we're here. That's why coaching is gonna help you. No problem. So, 335 drill, no problem. We will give the drill to you. Miss the kill and farm into the tower. Wait, what kill? Let's see. So I probably saw something that we didn't discuss. Right here. Let's see. Okay. So he flashed on you, you try to flash instantly. Here, what should we do right now? Option number 1. let's say, okay, so MF is gonna get like super low. MF is gonna get super low. She's gonna get super low, and let's say you can last hit her. Not now, because if you last hit her right here, you might die. Let her be this HP, and then you can follow up. My question is, how can Jinx follow up in this situation?
I should have W'd.
Okay, why?
It's slower.
True. Slower, but okay.
And throw my E.
You don't have E in this position, particular case. So you're saying slowing her. So I'm thinking, what is the most important thing in this situation? I mean, okay, you would like the kill, but what's more important than the kill?
Getting her down.
True.
Yeah.
And even more important than that, that's of your champion.
Well, if I slow her down, she would take more minion damage.
Okay, but what about you? So, if you'd have to choose, option number 1, kill MF. Option number 2, survive. Option number 3, steal the kill. Which one would you say is the highest priority? Survive, kill MF, or like what do you think?
Survive.
Exactly. So what ability should we use right now, or how should we follow up here so we can kill MF and be safe?
W, then
True.
go to my rockets.
Exactly. So this is the reason why you should double, not to slow her. No, first of all, to be safe. I mean, yeah, it helps to slow, but the main reason is max range. But what is the worst thing that you can do right here, Ante? The worst thing ever.
Come forward.
Yes, and he used the minigun here.
Yeah.
Or at least be melee and use the long gun. Yeah, but if you use the long gun, which is nice because it gives you range, you can just stay right here. So it does, like, we didn't really know the range, but it's fine because I'm gonna show you. So you could have get 2 kills here. And then here, you are super low. You need to recall. The thing is, it's super funny that they are also very, very low. And you can say that, oh yeah, but I'm 20 HP, MF can kill me. True. So you should always recall here, unless you have the jungle right here that can instantly gank. So this is a very exceptional moment. If you don't have your jungle here and you're 20 HP, I would recall. If you don't have your jungle right here and you have like 200 HP and they're also low, I wouldn't recall. Like if you have enough HP to survive a dive and they're also low, I would stay. But in this specific situation, then you want to recall with 20 HP unless you know that the Kayn can come, but you need to spam ping like 3 times for him to come.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. We analyze the whole lane phase.
Yeah.
And then here, if you plan to stay, you have to stay like right here.
Yeah.
And if MF walks up, just back off. But it's okay. No worries. Okay.
Bro, I just didn't realize how much damage she does with her E.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Okay, another pattern that you have right here. Let me show you. So 7-0-0. Okay, they are bad players. They don't freeze here. They just killed all of the minions. Well played with them. They didn't want to win. No problem. Now they are pushing you. You try to get a bit chunked. You forgot a little bit about the potions again. And now wave is coming into you. And that's fine. It's not a bad thing. The wave is coming into you. And now you wanted to do something like this, like pulling the minion waves to the right. Perfect. So, is this something that you're doing often?
Freeze the wave right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
So it's a big pattern that you have. So let's think for a second. If you freeze right here, what is the worst thing that can happen here? As you're pulling the minions.
So we can be in the bush. Jungle can be in the bush.
Okay, true. What else? This is MF. So if you're pulling the minions right here, what do you think they will do?
Attack me.
True. So the question comes, if you pull the minions here and then you get eaten by MF, you have to ask yourself, was it worth? Now I'm diveable. So in this kind of situations, freezing here and pulling the minions to the right depends on two things. If you know that you're gonna get chunked really hard by the enemy team, the wave is not worth to be pulled. Because if you lose HP and you have a freeze doesn't matter because they will crush it instantly and you can't punish them. So if you know that you're super ahead, usually freezing like this is nice from ahead, or if you know that you're not gonna lose a significant chunk of HP, so you can then justify this freeze. So first you wanna be like, hey, if I pull the minions here, they have an MF that has the E and Comet and an action that can be invisible. What is the chance of this working? Next one, and even more important, what are you waiting right here? What are you waiting for right here when you pull the minions?
What am I waiting for?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the wave to crash.
True.
My way to come in. Yeah.
So if you think for a second right here, when you look at this wave, right here, when you look at this wave, how close is this? So if you're pulling the minions right now, how many seconds do you need to pull the minions for if the wave is right here? Roughly speaking.
At least 3 or 4 seconds.
Okay, so these minions, you're saying that it's gonna come here for 3 seconds. I think it's gonna be around 6 because it just passed, like they're gonna come a little bit and they need to be right here. So I agree with you. If the wave was like already here and you're like, yeah, MF can poke me, but the wave is super close, I'm like, sure. But if the wave is here, which is pretty far from you, and they also have MF right here that can chunk you instantly, then you should not do it. Look at this. Oof, oof. And then you're like, yeah, but I froze. I mean, not really, because it's just 3 minions. And second of all, I mean, if you lose all of your HP for that, it's not really a freeze.
Yeah, so it's not worth getting chunked over.
Exactly. And the funny thing was that you did it over and over again in this game. Like here, you're like, okay, but I can freeze. Yeah, but can the enemy chunk you? Oh yeah, then don't do this. Same thing right here, same thing. Losing a lot of HP here, and the funny thing, it wasn't the last time. Then you did right here another thing here. You're like, oh okay, but I can freeze. Oh, let me freeze. And you're like, oh shit, never mind, they're here. Well, yeah. So in this case, same thing. If they can poke you, you don't even want to consider pulling if you know that they are able to do so, let alone the fact that the next minion wave was also pretty far. So because here you see your pattern, you're like, but let me freeze. Yeah, but you're gonna get poked. See, this shouldn't even exist. That makes sense. Yeah, very important. And of course, I think it's gonna happen again. Like here, same thing. Okay, let me freeze. Let me go here. Yeah, but MF is coming, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get poked again. Here you learned, but then you still stayed for a second, so boop, you got chunked. You see, every mistake they punish you. Super important. And this is also a matchup where they could have punished you, which was good to play because now we know. So freezing and pulling the minions always in every situation, not thinking about the enemy 2v2 poke, plus where is the enemy, allied wave positioning, like incoming wave, allied incoming minion wave. Okay, 800. Okay, so we go back. Perfect. So right here, let's see. Okay, you're pushing this, so let's recap. So first things first, you just kill them, which is very good. You did not die for this, which is nice. You push the wave, you're like, okay, I need to push the wave, they died. Okay, sure, I mean, nice. After you push the wave, again, right here, what decisions do we have? In terms of, so in general, with this Jinx, you have push the wave recall, push the wave move, push the wave get plates. So push recall, push move, push plates. So plates you only want to get if it's like super free, they are very low plates and they are both dead, which is not the case anymore, they just respawn. So plates is like a no-no. So you have plates and move, or plates and push and move, push and recall. In this specific case, tell me more about this case.
I was gonna push the wave and help him with but I'm helping with drag.
Okay, yes.
So then, which I was going to do, and I saw Brand come. Then I noticed that I had a lot of gold and I needed recall, so I just recalled.
Perfect. So what is the correct decision making right here?
I should have just pushed the wave and recall.
True. And usually it's good to consider helping your jungle, but why in this case you shouldn't consider helping your jungle?
Because I have a lot of gold and I needed a recall.
True, but what if you have a lot of gold and he's in danger and you have enough resources to help? Because you can hover. So
Yeah.
the problem here is not the gold. Because if you have a lot of gold, but he's in danger and you know you can help because you have full HP, you can consider moving. The problem is that if he's in any danger and you go there with this HP, you die with him. You're not helping him. So here, most of the situations you can push and consider moving if you have enough HP and you know that, first of all, you know that he needs your help and he's fighting. Second of all, you want to have enough HP, like minimum 60%. But if you have like this HP and you're like, okay, but I can consider moving, no. If you're below 30%, don't even consider moving, because if you move and die with him, it's not good.
Yeah.
So here you should just recall instantly and then play from there. Like, this one was not good. And of course, if I analyze the small things as well, be careful of the enemy jungle. Like, try to push, but don't go on the left angle. Like, there is a difference if you're pushing from here, you push and you recall. There is a difference if you're pushing, you see how left you're going here?
Yeah.
This is because of the mechanics and because the A click and the clicks. You're not comfortable enough with that, and I need to give you something for that, and I have something, so it's good. So 800 recall. So here, as you can see, you should have just then you recall, which was good in that situation. Do we help the Drake with 1 HP? No, not even. Nope. We should not even consider helping the river fights with below 30% HP. Okay, 10-10. What the, oh shit. Okay, 10-10. Let's see what was 10-10 here. Okay, I think it is the mechanics. Let's see. Okay, so you try to get your ulti. Again, nice ulti. A challenger player will say that this is very bad, that you should go into the brush first, ulti from the brush so they don't see it coming. Again, within silver, so it doesn't really matter. You hit it, then you try to tank it. I wouldn't really tank it because he's not really in any danger, and be careful because your life is more important. So if you get this HP, or if you let Renata get this HP, I will let Renata to get this HP. I mean, now I'm not saying that if she was really low, you don't tank it, but if she has this HP and you're tanking it, I mean, remember that your life is more important than hers.
I was like, I think I could take a couple of shots.
Yes, I see. So maybe we should play maybe more arms, or maybe, oh, actually, yeah, arms are gonna help you with this if I give it the drill, with the clicks problem. And here you should push and you should stay max range. And the problem with you walking up on the sides, super aggressive, as you can see, holding you back here, because if he flashes on you when you're here, you're safe. But if he flashes on you now, there is no counterplay, and this is why you died. You see, every death is mechanics. Well, clicking. Good. And
I didn't even think about him. I thought,
yes,
for some reason I thought he would just go back.
Yes.
And like took my shower.
I see.
I didn't even think he would come up.
12:30. So here we just ping the jungle to. So ping the jungle and compare it with the first recall. Okay, this recall was okay. This one right here. Again, same thing with the pattern. You're trying to phrase again, but we don't talk about this. Then here you have the potion running, and you're kind of low, so you want to consider moving and recalling right now. So in this case, now you have the potion running, and you usually want to recall. But in this case, it's the same situation where you can consider staying and spam pinging assistance. If he just recalls as you're spam pinging the assistance, then you press B. You recall. But if you spam ping assistance and he comes, you can stay right here and try to double the minions so you can bait them in. So even when you're really low like this and you know they can dive you, you should always recall no matter what, unless you have the jungle super close proximity, in which case you can spam ping 2, 3, 4 pings, and if it doesn't come after like 10 seconds, just go for the recall, but try it at least, because you never know. Because here I was like, because I was muted, I didn't want to distract you. And you will see the replay because I was talking a lot during the game. And here I said, wait, if Kane is here, just try to ping a bit, and then, because if you don't do it, there, what can happen? I mean, this can happen. Like, he comes, he takes the kill, and we don't take anything. We had W, we have R, so it was really easy to take this. Perfect, 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 perfect. 1340, what was this one? Oh, okay, this is a bit more complicated. Let's see. So, let's see. You come in the lane, Kane just pushed to lane because you pinged it. Very, very good. We should ping the jungle to do what's the right thing to do with the wave. Now you try to hover him a little bit. Put the ward, good. And then you go to the bot lane. You go to the bot lane and you just push the lane. Now you just push the lane. This is okay. And after you push the lane, Kane is in danger. So you just move. Very, very good. You move, you hover, you have WE, everything. So this is very nice. Got a kill. Almost got 2 kills here. Yeah, you got 2 kills here with the R. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You try to chase a little bit. I wouldn't do it personally, but overall it was a very nice play. Now you try to ping the Drake. Well, if you ping the Drake 2 times and they don't follow, what should we do?
Go on, go push the tower.
Just push the tower. Take your plates. If they don't agree with the Drake, you're not the jungle. It's not your responsibility to take Drakes. You ping it 1 time, but don't start it. If they go for it, it's okay. If they don't go for it, I mean, no problem. We can just take our farm and plates. Like, no matter what, don't be too focused on like, don't be so stuck, so fixed on something. If they don't help, no problem. Let's go. Same thing with the Baron in late game. Your Baron in late game, 30 minutes, try to ping 2-3 times. If they don't follow, no problem. Stay with them or stay around them. Hover. Don't be too fixed. Like here, the moment you see they don't follow, go bot. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then here, you have to be like, okay, so they don't do Drake, they don't do anything, they're just staying here. What should I do here? True, we should go bot and we should look to push. But how is this wave right now?
Shitty.
How is it?
It's pushing towards me.
True. So if you recall and you come back in the lane, how is the wave gonna be?
It should be at my tower.
Okay, and how is that?
Because their reinforcements are coming more rows.
True, so it's gonna push into us, true, and it's gonna be. So how is this wave state for you if you recall right now?
It should slowly push towards me.
True, and how is that, good or bad?
Well, if I'm trying to push, I should push the wave and try to get the tower.
Well, yeah, but you're not really gonna be able to get the tower. You're not really looking to get plates here, because if you wanna push, you need to push this one, and next one is gonna come super soon here, so you need to push 2 waves. So, I mean, push.
Like, the waves is like too far apart. Like, it wasn't coming in time, so I should just recall and get a bigger stack to push the wave.
Okay, so you're saying that you should recall and then come back in the lane?
Yeah.
So,
should have done that.
Well, the question is, what do you want to buy and how much gold do we need for it?
For Kraken Slayer.
So you have non-quiver and pickaxe.
I think it's 13. The cloak. I think 13.
So you have 1225 for what?
For to get cloak and the item.
Yeah. So how much do you have right now?
Yeah, I should just recall.
Exactly. So the wave is coming into you, you have already the item, no reason to push. Yes, if you needed a bit more, you can push even though you know it's coming into you. No problem, pushing is always good. But in this specific situation, you shouldn't even push. Of course, it's better to just push because you know that your team are gonna do Drake, so it's better to stay around them no matter what. But as a rule of thumb, try to think about like how much gold you need when you're trying to take a decision. And then he tried to hover and then go to
I think I pushed it because I knew they're into Drake and try to help Drake, so I think that's why I pushed it.
I see. Not bad. And then here there's a situation at 19. Like, I think you could get minimum 6 to 7 kills this game with mechanics. Same thing right here. So beautiful decision. Beautiful to not do cracks right here, like Raptors. You see him fighting, you keep hovering, you're not stopping yourself for the camps. Beautiful. This is a mistake that I used to do so much, and you're not doing it. Beautiful. Then you take this. Problem is that when you get here, we don't use the heal for movement speed. Then we don't kite. As you can see, we went here melee because you missed the click. And then here we should kite, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit flash, but hit. And then one more hit, swap to the long gun, one more hit, go on this angle, kill her as well, get reset, go on this angle, take this kill again, and then you just run towards the tower. You can get a triple, and then yes, you're gonna die, but it's gonna be really easy to play here if you kite. As you can see, didn't swap the long gun. So this is what happened. So your recall timings and decision making is absolutely amazing after the last coaching session. How did we do 2 hours last time?
Yeah.
So after 2 hours of coaching session, your macro is really good. These mechanics are holding you back really hard. It's like having something that is like high gold and something that is iron. The iron mechanics are holding you back really hard. It's not as bad. It's like bronze 3 or something. So this is what we're gonna do today. So let's play one more game and then I will prepare you some set of drills that you can do to improve this mistake.
Okay.
Perfect.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARMS and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time auto-piloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.